Hello guys, my name is Noah Picard, and this is Ricky Carmichael from Tallahassee, Florida, the greatest of all time in motocross and supercross. He is my definition of a leader that I will follow. He has been ethical throughout his career. He is a 10-time AMA motocross champion and 5-time AMA supercross champion. Ricky Carmichael was professional to his team and sponsors, always thanking them on the podium and throughout interviews and exposés throughout his career. Ricky brought ethics to the sport like no one had ever seen before, hiring trainer Eldon Baker, a former professional road cyclist, to train him and bring the era of having a trainer and taking the sport as serious as any other professional sport. That made him instantly the Michael Jordan of motocross and supercross. He's been inspirational throughout his career. He has inspired many racers regardless of age, including myself, causing me to start racing when I was 12. So Ricky has changed the face of our sport forever, inspiring hundreds of thousands, if not more, of new racers to join our sport. And he brought Suzuki from decades of not winning and providing, quote-unquote, a good motorcycle to proving the RM 252 stroke and the RMZ 454 stroke are capable winning machines that he did a lot of winning on. And it inspired me to start racing and training as well, getting a road cycle and starting to follow some of his guidelines to training. As I said before, he is the Michael Jordan of our sport and a huge contributor to the St. Jude Foundation, as is the entire AMA Supercross series now, thanks to Ricky. They all support St. Jude and donate quite big contributions and go and hang out with the kids. So Ricky started all of that, so I consider that inspirational. He is goal-oriented with 10 professional motocross championships and 5 professional supercross championships, as stated before. That is the definition of being goal-oriented in my mind. Ricky expected himself to win every time he was on the track. Ricky, alongside his trainer Eldon Baker, expected to be the most fit on the track, which he certainly was. And Ricky's world-class mechanic Mike Gosler had bikes prepared to Ricky's standard that very rarely ever had mechanical failures. I'm not even sure if I can remember one in any race I watched. Alongside him there are James Stewart, who was supposed to take over for Ricky, but he really didn't. He won a couple Supercross championships, a couple outdoor championships, along with Chad Reed right there as well on the right-hand side. Chad's the best racer in Australian history. He gave Ricky fits many, many times. Confidence. After a rough rookie season in 1996, Ricky Carmichael knew he had to step up and remain consistent and poised if he wanted to win. Being the first rider to hire a trainer from outside the sport to get his health, riding, and nutrition to another level. Ricky had a confidence to take a second or third once in a while and not throw away a race because it's a long game and a championship. As Ricky always said, you win your championships on your worst days, not your best. And Ricky had 2 undefeated outdoor motocross seasons, 24 motos, 24 wins, won 12 straight rounds 2 times in the motocross championships. Passionate. Ricky put all of his in it every day. Whether it was testing with the team to training on and off the bike, Ricky's work ethic was second to none. He left no stone unturned and always came into the race day more fit. Ricky was passionate about not letting himself or his sponsors down at any point, which included using losing as motivation. As you can see here, there's a picture of Ricky on his Spitfire Kawasaki, Team Chevy Kawasaki back in the day. There was Team Peaks Jeremy McGrath, who has 7 Supercross championships compared to Ricky's 5, which makes him the king of Supercross. Ricky pretty well ended his career on this day by taking it to him, and he had the work ethic over Jeremy, and Jeremy couldn't put in the work to match it. Ricky's been all adaptive throughout his career, whether it was bike settings or switching mechanics throughout his career. Ricky was always prepared to adapt. He rode for 3 very different manufacturers in his career: Kawasaki, Honda, and Suzuki. The biggest adaptation, which many called career suicide, was a switch to Suzuki, which wasn't a top contending manufacturer at the time until Ricky joined them. Problem-solving skills. Ricky had unmatched work ethic. Like I said before, whenever he was defeated, he knew right then and there how to fix it. Whether it was the bike or costing mistakes, Ricky didn't stay down very long, never losing more than 4 consecutive races within his entire career. Alright, so I have a leadership definition here. A leader is someone who motivates and guides others to reach a common goal. An effective leader strives to be compelling and maximize the potential of the group. Ricky gave his teammates and his crew confidence by clearly defining what his goals are, and that was to win. The team alongside Ricky had clear and concise expectations and did everything in their power to get the job done, which in my belief they did an excellent job of. Ricky had a common goal, and every team he ever rode for had the same expectations. Ricky made every team he rode for Hall of Fame quality, regardless of the year. Thank you for listening to my leadership on Ricky Carmichael. I hope you enjoyed.